Round robin orders are the most important order type to most Walmart Spark drivers. A lot of Spark drivers misunderstand what round robin orders are, causing them to misunderstand which orders impact their acceptance rate and ultimately causing them to drive for Walmart Spark based on wrong information. So in this video, I'm going to show and tell you what round robins are, clarify how they count towards your acceptance rate and how acceptance rate works in general, and talk to you about recent changes that Walmart Spark has made to round robin orders that you should know about and that for some reason nobody seems to be talking about. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video to make sure you understand why and how ASAP orders can actually count towards your acceptance rate. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and without further ado, let's start out with Walmart Spark's definition of what a round robin offer is. Walmart Spark defines round robins as offers sent to individual drivers based on a combination of factors such as proximity and metrics. Now, the proximity and metrics portion is an entire different topic for an entire different video, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see me talk about that in a future video. But for this video, we're just talking about the part that mentions offers sent directly to an individual driver, since that's the part that leads to your acceptance rate being impacted. Now, once upon a time, and this may be still true in some markets if you have an older version of the app, all offers from Spark had a timer on them. Curbside pickup had a 1-minute timer on them, shop and deliver had a 2-minute timer, and almost every other order had a 10-minute timer on it. Back then, the 1 and 2-minute timer orders were basically the only ones you needed to be worried about in terms of what would impact your acceptance rate. Now, Walmart Spark has recently made a change where not every order has a timer on it anymore. Now, since this change has been made, any offer that doesn't have a timer on it does not impact your acceptance rate. Now, those offers without a timer on it, those are first come, first serve offers. They're offered to every driver in your zone. And be sure to stay tuned for more info about first come, first serve offers later on in this video. Now, on the other side of the coin, any offer with a timer on it is an offer that would impact your acceptance rate. It is technically a round robin offer. Now, it doesn't matter how long that timer is. It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter what kind of order is, whether it's a curbside pickup, whether it's a shop and deliver or a GMD order. Honestly, the order doesn't even have to be from Walmart. Now, stay tuned for later on in this video where I show you some examples of this and some of these other vendors that can impact your acceptance rate nowadays. And since we're speaking about acceptance rate, let's clarify how acceptance rate is calculated and why it's a scam compared to the other gig apps. Now, most gig apps just say out of the last 100 orders you've been offered, the number that you accept, that's your acceptance rate. It's very straightforward. It goes up when you accept an order and it goes down when you decline an order. Now, on the other side of the coin, Walmart Spark, they have this rolling acceptance rate. And what that basically means is that whatever order you're taking right now, it's comparing it to the order that you took 50 orders ago. So in a nutshell, if you're comparing your current order to the order that you took 50 orders ago, if your current order is an accept and your 50th order is an accept, nothing changes, your acceptance rate stays the same. But if your current order is an accept and your 50th order was a decline, your acceptance rate increases by 2%. And then when it comes to declining orders, if you decline the order now and your 50th order was also a decline, nothing changes about your acceptance rate. If you decline the order now and your 50th order was an accept, your acceptance rate goes down by 2%. Ultimately, it makes it harder to maintain or increase your acceptance rate as your acceptance rate gets higher and you have to search for more declines to fall off, which is why in a previous video you saw me take 5 or 6 orders in a row, and even though I had a 90-something% acceptance rate, my acceptance rate stayed the same because I was just replacing accepts with accepts. And of course, when I went back to cherry picking, you saw my acceptance rate go from 96% to 46% just in one day. Ultimately, this is why I have repeatedly called Walmart Spark acceptance rate a scam, and will continue doing so until further notice. Now, before I end this digression and go back to telling you about the recent changes Walmart Spark has made to round robin orders, if you're getting value from this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Now, when I started doing Walmart Spark last summer, they didn't have all these vendors that they have on there now, like Home Depot, Advanced Auto Parts, Sally's, etc. But now that they do, I've actually noticed that some of these orders are being offered to me with a timer on them, meaning that they impact my acceptance rate. Now, most often in my market, they're Home Depot orders like this one here. Now, I can't say for sure that I've gotten a Sally's or an advanced auto parts order that's been sent to me with a timer on it, but it wouldn't surprise me if I did because I at least see advanced auto parts orders on a daily basis. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever received an advanced auto parts or a Sally's beauty order with a timer on it. But if I were to go back and try to raise my acceptance rate to 100% again, getting offers from these stores, specifically the Home Depot nearest me, it would make it extremely difficult because the Home Depot is at least 5 miles away from the Walmart that I shop at. I'd be going 5 miles out of my way to drive who knows how many more miles to who knows where in BFE just to get to 100% acceptance rate. Now, just as a random fun fact, I did notice that the Home Depot round robins I get offered, they have 45 minutes after the hour pickup time, just like Walmart Spark orders. So there's a fun fact if anybody gives a. Also, another type of order that I've been receiving that I notice impacts my acceptance rate because it has a timer on it is express orders. Now, express orders are a little bit different because they're not on that same 15 minutes out of the hour or pick up at 45 minutes after the hour round robin schedule that the curbside pickup orders are on. Express orders, they come in at any time. I mean, they're just by the nature of the order, they want you to go take that order and shop it immediately and deliver it. And ever since they made that change, I think it was in March, where express orders have all essentially become shop and deliver orders, I see these offers almost on a daily basis nowadays. Additionally, these orders are always ASAP orders. Now, there's a misunderstanding by a lot of Spark drivers that ASAP orders shouldn't impact your acceptance rate or are not supposed to impact your acceptance rate, which is a common misunderstanding that I'm going to clear up here today. The underlying issue with this misunderstanding is differentiating the difference between first come, first serve orders and ASAP orders. Now, first come, first serve orders don't impact your acceptance rate. They're not offered to you with a timer on them. They're offered to every driver in your zone, not offered to any specific individual, and they are always ASAP orders. Nonetheless, just because an order is an ASAP order doesn't mean that it's a first come, first serve order. In addition to the express orders that are ASAP orders, another reason you might see an ASAP order is when it's offered to you after you've completed a previous delivery and that offer hasn't gone around the robin, being offered to each driver in the zone individually or the ones nearest the store, etc. And then after you decline it, it's not uncommon to see that order pop back up as a first come, first serve order now that everybody in the zones declined it. Well, almost everybody. Because typically what happens then is it pops up as a first come, first serve order for like half a second, then it's gone because apparently some driver that makes poor decisions went and accepted that order. And now occasionally it'll pop up again because maybe that driver took a better look at it and got his life together. And at that point, that's when Walmart Spark tends to add the surge pay on there to try to make it look more attractive to somebody else who apparently will make a slightly less bad decision about that order. But in a nutshell, first come, first serve orders are always ASAP offers, but not every ASAP offer is a first come, first serve order. If you're getting value from this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well.